I know in my head we ended for a reason. You knew it too, and so did I. That night we sat with all our words worn thin, and only now am I learning how to read that silence. The ending had already found its place, and on the rim of the cup there was only cooled off feeling. I was too young then to see it clearly. I never really looked all the way at your face. What kind of heart were you sitting there with? What kind of heart was looking back at me? Only now do I trace it in the dark. If the goodbye was right, why does it come so late? Why does your silence still stay with me? The way your head tilted a little down, the way your fingers rested on the chair so slowly, the breath that shook inside the quiet space. I can see it better now than I could back then. At the very end, where you're trying not to fall apart, choosing even the smallest expression carefully. I was too young to hold more than my own hurt, and I kept only my side of the pain. What kind of heart were you sitting there with? What kind of heart was looking back at me? Only now do I trace it in the dark. If the goodbye was right, why does it come so late? Why does your silence still stay with me? The reason it ended will not change now, but the you from that night looks different to me. I still don't know everything, and I am still late, but I will lay the night down over that younger heart. These days I don't try so hard to forget. Whenever a season turns over slowly, thoughts of you arrive for only a little while, and I let them in like a quiet passing guest. Even in the scent of a changing wind, an old street opens for just a moment, but I don't reach out to hold that picture still. I simply let it move through a season. You stay as a season. Even after leaving, some people remain that way. I write down that truth in silence. You are not a finished name, but a season living in me. I think I know now that erasing everything is not the same as letting it go well. Some people remain long after they are gone, like the weather on one side of the heart. I understand less than I notice what changes, so I count your place the way I count the seasons. And on nights that seem like nothing at all, the warmth of that time returns for a breath. You stay as a season. You stay as a season. Even after leaving, some people remain that way. I write down the truth in silence. You are not a finished name, but a season living in me. Night changes again, the wind comes back again, and thoughts of you stay for a little while. I won't understand it all, but I will leave the door open. Stay softly with me as one season inside. Someday when this wind comes, it won't be you. It will be the shape of my own day first. I think about that order not yet here, and quietly write down the hesitation of tonight. The sound against the window, the faint air of night. Even if an older shadow reaches me before the present, I don't turn away from it. I let it be seen, because all the feelings that passed through me were mine. Until that day, carry this night through. Until that day, I will lived. The days I could not measure, the late and empty nights, the breaths I let pass as if they meant nothing. Not just as a love I failed to lose, but like a season in me still slowly settling down. I understand less than I notice the movement, so I record the warmth left where you passed through. And until the day my own life comes first, I won't deny even this unfinished longing. Until that day, I will carry this night through. Until that day, I will carry this night through, holding even the hours I spent missing you, and call them softly the truth I once lived. The wind comes again, the night grows deeper. I won't know all of it, but I will remain beside it. And even if one day morning calls me by another name, the truth of this night will still be here. When you come back home and close the door behind you, the day still lingers on your shoulders a little. You sink into the sofa without turning on the lights, and before any words I keep the sound of your breathing. What happened today starts fading out slowly. Then a small old space where you once smiled comes in. Those little conversations that meant almost nothing, somehow they glow first in the dark of the room. Small forgotten words arrive first. Small forgotten words arrive first. I still don't understand why they come in that order, but inside your night I write them down softly. Back then more than now, you were less alone. The water in your cup loses its warmth. Late cars outside leave pale lines of light. Instead of understanding, I choose to stay beside you. I save the expressions you didn't notice falling away. The names of today blur out so quickly, but one old sentence comes down and sits with you. A simple passing question with no weight at all is somehow the thing that stays. stays in the room. Small forgotten words arrive first. Small forgotten words arrive first. I may never know the reason they return. Still I listen closely to the shape of your silence. Back then, more than now, you were less alone. So instead of answers, I stay here lit beside you. And for a little while you leave the room unlit. You can set your unspoken heart here. I won't know all of it, but I will remain. Back then we were never held by grand promises. Evening would come and we'd just find each other. I never knew everything in your day. I only kept my steps quietly beside yours. And simply walking in the same direction was enough to warm whatever the day had left. Even when words ran thin, the alley still felt kind. And I moved slowly through the space between your breaths. Ordinary was the hardest happiness. Ordinary was the hardest happiness. Only now do I write that down. On nights we faced the same way without knowing all. That was the name we gave to happiness. When I look back now, it isn't the special moments. It's a small hello, a slower pace beside you. What returns first are the quiet shining things. The warmth that never left just settled close to the surface. You speak of those days as if they disappeared, but evenings like this still soften your eyes for a second. Watching that slight, unsteady movement, I learned the easiest thing was the furthest thing to keep. Ordinary was the hardest happiness. Ordinary was the hardest happiness. I still can't fully explain it even now. On nights we faced the same way without knowing all. That was the name we gave to happiness. And tonight you walk on your own again, but somewhere in case that kind of ordinary finds its way back. The evening wind turns a little cold, so on your way home you slow your steps again. Remark that quiet change as if it were a reason. A love that's already gone still stays somewhere inside. The city lights shake on a dim wet window, and without a word you pass beside the season. I don't quite understand, but I can read the pause. Something that ended once doesn't look over here. I still save your season for you. In the cooling air I save the warmth that's left. I still save your season for you. It should be over now, but the wind says otherwise. Your hands in your pockets go a little deeper at the lake crosswalk, even your footsteps slow. The days you sat down I never learned to erase. Without knowing why I stay a step behind. Before the missing person, the sun arrives again, and that familiar season holds one side of your heart. So instead of explaining, I'll leave a line of breath, and later nights chill down softly next to you. I still save your season for you. In the cooling air I save the warmth that's left. I still save your season for you. It should be over now, but the wind says otherwise. I wonder when you'll finally make it home. From where I am I count the fading warmth. Even finished things come back with the seasons. I still save your season for you. When weather like this comes, the air gets there first. Even your steps toward home begin to slow a little. I watch the trembling gather on the window, and quietly write down the side of you that won't speak. Then the old alley returns with its rain-soaked smell, and the rhythm of you walking next to someone you thought you had forgotten for such a long time, but memory was never deep. It was resting near the surface. It was near the surface. It was near the surface. Just a trace of rain, and the heart is wet again. I may not understand it all, but I can keep the order. The nights you felt less alone were still waiting there. Even that little habit of touching your sleeve edge while walking without saying very much. It seemed like nothing, a scene already gone. So why does it reach tonight's silence first? Instead of trying to explain, I stay beside you and count the faint light rising near your eyes. What you believed was forgotten didn't disappear at all. It only needed the smallest stirring to return. It was near the surface. It was near the surface. Just a trace of rain, and the heart is wet again. I may not understand it all, but I write it like breathing. The nights you felt less alone were still waiting there. Tonight, instead of light, we leave the rain playing, and you sat down a name you couldn't say. I may never fully know it, but I will stay beside you as the night falls deeper over these shallow memories. Maybe what I miss isn't really you. Maybe it's the version of me that only existed beside you. I try to mark the difference in silence, but your name is still the first thing I pass through. When I fold the night up like I'm doing fine, the old breathing returns late into the room. Even the look I used to wear with you won't come back clearly unless it comes through you. The me beside you arrives first. The me beside you arrives first. I keep that silence written down softly on every night. I pretend I'm fine. The quiet gets deeper in the place you left behind. I see myself too late. It would be easier to call it forgotten, but my heart keeps pointing somewhere else. the one I miss, and the self I want back stay layered together like the same shadow. I am made more for counting the order than knowing why. So I keep watching the one I was behind you, and what hurts the most is that even that version of me will not open without the warmth of you. The me beside you arrives first. The me beside you arrives first. I keep that silence written down softly on every night. I pretend I'm fine. The quiet gets deeper in the place you left behind. I see myself too late tonight again. I sit in an unlit room and leave that unsaid season here with me. I still won't know it all, but I will remain beside it. For the self in me, I can only see through you. There are enough reasons not to reach out now, and none at all for reaching out this late. I stay quietly inside your night, watching your fingertips arrive before words do. In the small bright space of your phone screen, you suddenly type your name for me again, then erase it gently as if it meant nothing, and touch for a second what you thought was over. Your name typed then erased. Your name typed then erased. Regret feels less like a finished feeling and more like a habit that stayed. I write down that hesitation softly and listen for the place. Your quiet night comes to rest. You were not even planning what to say, only calling me back inside a search bar. Maybe what remains first isn't the wish to reach me, but the memory in your hand that still moves the old way. I understand less than I notice repetition, so I count the breath left behind erased letters. Between the nights you tried to seem resolved, the silence only kept growing deeper. Your name typed then erased. Your name typed then erased. Regret feels less like a finished feeling and more like a habit that stayed. I write down that hesitation softly and listen for the place. Your quiet night comes to rest. The unsent words sink below the screen, and slowly you close it like turning out a light. I will not know all of it, but I will stay here, like the last bit of warmth beside a vanished name. So much time has already gone by, but somehow your older name stays clearer than the new ones. I write down the difference in silence and keep arriving at something close to guilt. I try to believe it was all behind me, but your place keeps coming into focus late. The weight of you I couldn't feel back then is something I learned only after the leaving. I learn your place after you're gone. I learn your place after you're gone. Why am I always standing on the late side, trying to read the warmth you left behind? Only after loss do I learn a person. Someone in the present can still be kind, but part of my heart keeps turning toward the far light. I don't know if that's love or only longing. I just can't hide the shadow it leaves. When someone is gone and the space opens up, that is when their true shape becomes clear. Like a quiet habit returning every night, your name stays here without making a sound. I learn your place after you're gone. I learn your place after you're gone. Why am I always standing on the late side, trying to read the warmth you left behind? Only after loss learning how to say that